Starting a business could be easy, but being able to attract people is difficult. Being able to attract the kind of people that needs your services could be a problem. So that's why we are talking about it, establishing a magnetic personality in your business. So to attract a magnetic personality in your business shows the extent to how other people perceive you, how they see you. They see you as a communicator. They may be seeing you, that can tell them that this person is a listener, is a good communicator. Because when you carry people along, thank you for joining on YouTube. God bless you. Thank you. And please remember to like the stream, and this is going to help you. So we are talking about establishing a magnetic personality in your business. And I've gone to tell you that being able to attract people into your business will, go a long way to show or tell the extent of which people perceive you. People could perceive you because of your personality, your approach as someone who is, a good listener, who is a good communicator, and that can bring them into your business to doing business with you. And as somebody who has been running business for so long, I have an idea. I know a lot about, the pitfall, how to start, how to attract people. Sometimes people call me in my business. I remember when I was running the physical business where I used to have a physical shop. It's the kind of business that you need you need communication skill, you need listening skill, you need to be up and doing, you need to be in a team, you need teamwork, collaboration, you need to collaborate in order to succeed in the kind of business that I was doing. And sometimes people come to me and they rant and rant and rant and rant. Honestly, you will rant, at the end of the day you'll be the one to like tell me, oh, I'm sorry, because you don't have any reason to rant. I am here to help you. I am here to work with you. So why are you ranting? And because of that, till today, I still have that relationship with my client. I still have that relationship, that rapport with with people that started the business with me. They still call me from time to time. And that is the kind of approach that you need to put in your business. Thank you all for joining me on TikTok. Thank you for those on Facebook. Thank you for those on Instagram and YouTube. Please continue to share the live stream. Let other people come in. So, yes, you're joining us. If you're joining from YouTube, this is Mary's Lifestyle TV. Thank you for subscribing all the time. In fact, you guys are amazing. Liking all my gratitude work is very, very encouraging. Thank you so much, because you need to take care of your health. In as much as you are looking for money, you also need to take care of your health. So I'm happy that you're watching those my small the short videos to motivate you to, at least, no matter how small your space is, regardless of where you are, you can always, stretch your hands, and also maybe move your neck. Even if you're in the office, you're sitting down all day. I'm not going to talk about that one. So let's leave that one for another day. Okay. Thank you all for joining me from wherever you're joining me from. I really, 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 I'm grateful. Yes. So I'm talking about establishing a magnetic personality in your business. And having a magnetic personality in your business will help your business to thrive for a long time, and it will make people to it will attract positive energy, attract positive people to come into your business, and from there you get to grow and then get to have referrals into your business. So one of the top traits of attracting people into your business is to become a master networker. You need to become a master networker, and that influence how magnetic you are for your business. You need to be a networker. You need to attract people into your business. And being a networker, you need to be a good communicator and a good listener. And okay, guys, you remember to share the live stream for me and invite other people to come in into the live stream. Thank you. If you want to start a business, this is the place for you to be. You can ask live question. You can ask question after we finish the discussion. What is your experience of being a teacher in UK as a black? Odumodu, we are not talking about, oh, thank you so much. Somebody said you're beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I wasn't paying attention to the comments. Thank you. So, what is your experience of being a teacher in UK as a black? This is a very good topic. I think I'm going to screenshot that. Let me screenshot and see if it's going to work. And then I will discuss that maybe some other time. Okay. So when I'm discussing, I'm going to look for you and follow you. So when I'm discussing, I'm going to bring you into, um, I will invite you in so we can discuss. Okay. But today we are talking about how to establish a magnetic personality in business. And one of the things that you need to do is to become a great networker, and you need to be an influencer. When you become a good networker, then you need to be a very good communicator, and you need to be a very good listener as well. And also as a team, you have to be a good team player and a collaborator. That will make you stand out, and that will attract positive energy into your business. Thank you, Odumodu, for coming in to listen. Like most of the time, you know, if you ask people, what do you want? Especially, I don't want to say poor people, people that are not into business. If you ask them, what do you want? They will start by telling you what they don't want. If you ask someone, what do you want? They will say, I don't want this. I am asking you, what do you want? You should start with what you want. And when you begin to acknowledge what you want, claim what you want, then you're attracting positive energy. But when you start with the negative, it means your mind, you have a fixed mindset. People with fixed mindset attract negative energy. And that's why they start with, I don't want, instead of starting, I want. And that's how we miss whatever God has for us, whatever we need. Because once you start with you don't want, already you're being worked up and your mind is so high. So you need to learn to like be calm when you're talking. You need to think. If somebody is asking you, what do you want? Where are you going to? You don't want to say, I don't want to go there, or I was going to. You said, I'm going here. Okay. So, one of the things you need to do in your business to become approachable is to be ready to engage. Be ready to engage. As a networker, you have to be able to engage, regardless of where you are, whether you are in a public place, whether you are in the office, in the church, social setting, online, or whatever. You need to have the ability to interact. You need to have the ability to communicate with people, ask them questions, be friendly, and listen. And you need to have that sounds good. That's a good one. Where are you, Omo? Anyway, let's not. I will ask you that later. Okay, I'm going to follow you. Thank you for following me. I will talk to you later. Okay, and that's a very good thing that you're planning to do there. So, which is good. Okay. Um, be ready to engage. So you have to be ready to engage. You have to ready to communicate, and also not just giving. Of course, you know where you're going to. If you go to church, you know what to expect. And if you're going for a social gathering, maybe like, let's say, estate investments, You need to know that you're talking about building. You need to do your research so that when you get to that place, you will not create an awkward moment with people around you, and you want people to be able to communicate with you freely. Okay, it's just like going into a place, somebody asks you, how are you doing? How is today? You just say fine. Once you give fine, somebody will say, oh, awkward. But if you say amazing, how about you? The person will, the person will feel excited and will want to start small talk with you. Here abroad, people do small talk a lot, but in Africa, we don't do small talk at all. We just say the way it is. Okay. So yes, you have to be ready to engage with people, be ready with conversation, topics, questions, and even stories in the back of your mind that you're going to share with the people again. And number two is to be focused on CPI. You have to be very, very focused on CPI. That's common point of interest. What is your interest? What are you interested in? What is that thing that you can anytime you can always talk about? Say somebody will ask you what's your interest, so you need to know if you are in the right place, because if you are in the right place, then the interest should be the same with the person that you meet in that particular event. But if you're not interested in estate, investment, and you happen to be there, maybe you're into oil, then it would be strange. You'd be talking about oil, the other person is not interested in oil, he doesn't even know anything about oil, and it becomes awkward. So you have to know about your CPI as soon as possible. So start the conversation, okay? And it helps establish a bond between you and other people in the room. Okay, please like the stream. Just give me a tap, just tap on the screen and invite other people to come in. Tap, 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 tap. I'm waiting. Tap, 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 tap. I'm waiting. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, thank you. And if you're watching me from YouTube, please invite other people to come in. Invite other people to come in from Facebook. Invite other people to come in from everywhere where you're watching me from. If this is um, interesting and you're learning, if I know what I know today, maybe I would have become a millionaire. You wouldn't have seen me here. But I am a millionaire, though. I am a millionaire. Yes, I am. I am a millionaire. So maybe I would have been very, very high millionaire. All right, guys. Thank you for liking. Thank you. Thank you so much, Amo. I see you. Thank you. Odu Modu. Thank you. I see you. Thank you. Please keep inviting people. So number three is to give flavored answer. I think I've already joined both of them with CPI, and then giving flavored answer. Like if somebody asks you a question like, how is it going? What's up? Or how are you? If you just like look at when you're being tired and somebody asking you that kind of question, the answer you'll give is like, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Just make the person like, when you go to such gathering, be ready with some amazing answer. How are you? Amazing. How are you? I'm fantastic. How are you? I'm beautiful. Once you said I'm beautiful, I said, okay, this is the kind of energy I want. This is the kind of person I want to be around. This is the kind of energy that I want in this room. Okay? So you have to have your own flavored answer, ready-made answer, beautiful answer that will make people, feel feel that you are approachable. You are somebody they can talk to, somebody that is ready to listen, because you are not going there to play. You're going there to either sell your product, sell your services, or buy your services. And as you're buying services as well, you are going to invest and you want to learn from them. So either way, you need them in your business along the way. All right. So let's keep going. Thank you. So number four will be don't cross your arms at your networking event. Do not cross your arms like hands on your back. If you cross your arms like that, it makes people feel uncomfortable. If you cross your arms when you are in the midst of people, in the meeting, your hands are behind your back, It makes people look, it makes you look, it makes you seems defensive, nervous, somebody who is um I don't want to use the word timid, but it just makes you feel like you are defensive, you are nervous, judgmental, close-minded, or even skeptical. And no matter how cold or tired that you are when you are in events, you have to be open. You have to be open, have open mind, open body, relax, just enjoy the moment. For the moment that you're there, you need to just like it, you need to just enjoy the moments. That's what it's all about. That's what business is all about. That's what networking is all about. So when you're there, make yourself available. Remember your CPI, and remember to give flavored answer. Do not cross your arms. And when you're talking to somebody, because I went to an event, it was a speaking engagement event, and I was very shocked, standing when you're standing on the stage. It was really very interesting to see the demonstration the guy gave when you're standing on the stage. Your body and your shoulder, needs to be in the right position in order for you to receive. But some people just go slouch. When you slouch, people in the audience will also slouch. So you need to be in the position to receive. Because when you have a crossed arm, you drift away. They don't want to bother you. People will walk away. They don't want to bother you. It seems like, oh, thank you for taking my likes to 1K. Yay! Who is doing this? Is this Odumodu or everybody in the house? Thank you, everybody, for making me. Hey, that is so amazing. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, thank you, thank you for liking. I really taking me to 1K. 1K, 1K. All right, this is so interesting. Thank you. So, number 5 will be give options for communication. For those coming in now, we are talking about how to, what's the topic? How to make, okay, let me look at it. How to establish a magnetic personality in your business. How to establish magnetic personality in your business. That's one of the things we are discussing today. And many people are going into business. Before you go into business, to you need to have your why. That was what one of the things I talked about last week when I started. Thank you, people on YouTube. Please remember to like my stream as well. Thank you. So you need to know your why. You need to have the motivation. You need to ask yourself, what is the motivation behind me starting the business? What is the drive? Because when you go to school, you have a reason for going to school. When you're starting a business, why are you starting a business? When you're getting married, why are you getting married? When you're building a house, why are you building a house when you're supposed to live in your parents' house? So those are the reasons. When you're starting a business, make it a plan. Make it like, have a business plan, something that is driving you. Think of these 5 things. Think of your 5 W's, and the 5 W's will be the why, will be the where, will be the when, will be the who and which. Then remember your H. So once you have those 5 W's and one H, then you'll be able to um, navigate your way, navigate your business, and becoming approachable and delectable, and also people begin to draw closer to you, and then your focus will now be taken away from I don't want to I want. Okay, I think that explains it. So let me just give you a pointer to what we've discussed. Thank you for the likes. Okay, so we've discussed about number 1 was be ready to engage. Number 2 is to focus on CPI. That stands for common point of interest. What is your interest? Supposing you're going for, yay! Thank you, Odumodu. Thank you so much. So If you're going for a conference, going to even church, maybe people are sitting, you're going for a dinner. Let me just say dinner. This is barbecue month. Summer is barbecue month. If you're going for barbecue, you see people seated, you're just walking in, or people were there, make them feel comfortable, even if it's not yours. Just tell them, hello, you're welcome. You are looking pretty. I like your dress. Are you okay? What can I offer you? Oh, there's a drink over there. Do you want to go and get some? There's um jollof rice over there. Yes, we always have jollof rice in our party. There's jollof rice over there. You might want to go and help yourself. And that person will feel comfortable. It means you are approachable. Same thing applies to your business. Let people feel comfortable when they come to you. Let people, know that this person has a listening ears. He has a listening ears. He has, he can communicate. Is some person that I can approach. If I buy this product from the person, and I get home, then I have a problem with it, it means I can always reach out to this particular individual and talk to the person. Then he or she will listen to me. So that's what it means to be magnetic in business, and that will attract people to you. Then we talked about give flavored answers. If somebody asks you, hello, how are you? How has your day been? Sometimes you could be very tired and you don't want somebody to bother you. Sometimes I do it. I could just say, fine. But when you're going to a place and you know you're going to meet some important people, personalities, and those are where you're going to do your networking, because you have to be a great networker. When they ask you, hello, how are you? How are you doing? Just say, fantastic, amazing, I'm great. And yourself, are you okay? The person will say, okay. They will feel comfortable and they will want to like engage with you. They want to talk to you. They want to get to know you. They want to know what you're doing. And also, you need to have a common interest. What is your common interest? You're in a place where they're talking about estate investment, and you are there, you don't have any knowledge. Before you go there, do your research, have something in mind so that you can also chip in when the discussion is going on. Then don't cross your arms. Number four is do not cross your arms when you're in a networking event. Try not to close your arms, because once you cross your arms, you're also crossing your heart. You're crossing your heart. You're you're being tight, and that would drift, people away. And that shows that you are nervous, you're not comfortable, you're judgmental. It shows that you're timid. You're not feeling the whole place. So when you go to such places, you need to make sure you are ready to have a good conversation. People on TikTok, what's happening? Give me thumbs up, and then leave me comments to show that you're there. If you're enjoying the live stream, please just give me a comment. Give me a comment there. Leave me number one or why. Just type in why. If you're enjoying it, just type in why. Thank you so much. So, number five is give options for communication. Give options for communication. The person might be your friends, it could be your colleagues, customers, or co workers. Both of them, everybody communicates differently and in a very, very dynamic way. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Odumodu. So everybody tend to communicate in a very different way. And then you have to give options. You have to communicate with them based on their differences, based on their background, based on their knowledge. So you don't push people away. Some people also prefer to communicate, face to face, and some like to do it on Zoom, some like it to do, maybe phone calls. So you also have to be open to communicate regardless of how they want it. All right. You have to accommodate everybody and give people as many ways as you can to contact you. So you need to have a link. You need to have a link. Create a link. I talk about creating links. So if you join my affiliate marketing or you subscribe to me, I can help you with your links on how to create links so you can add them to your bio when you are here. if you're selling anything or if you want people to reach you, instead of just saying reach me on WhatsApp, then they can go in there and click on your link. Okay. So there are links that you can create and people to book appointment, to, for anything. Just give people avenue for them to reach out to you. So if you want to become a member of my network, then you can subscribe now. It is possible for you to subscribe. It doesn't take anything. If you subscribe, then I'll be able to answer all your questions. You can call me, you can text me, we can chat, and I will be able to direct you on what to do, what, like you said, Odumodu. So if you want to get to know this, if you become a member, it will be easier for you. I can give you my contact, then we can talk all the time. Very interesting. Thank you, Victor, for joining. It has been a long while. Where have you been, Victor? This is my friend, though. I've not been seeing him. Now, this is my friend. I've not been seeing him or Victor. Where you go now? Eh? You just run away from this place. Leave me alone. Anyways, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. So, guys, I hope this is sinking in for young people who are about to start business and those that are running business. Business could be very, very daunting, especially when you have no one to talk to. And the question on more or do more, to just ask here about, going back to school or getting into education. She has seen me, maybe she has read something about me, and she has brought this question. Supposing I was not here and she just went into that place blindly, what will happen to her? She said, if I knew, I would have asked somebody. If you go online and read or go online and study, it's good for you to do your research, but it's also very good to ask somebody who has done it successfully. Ask the person, how did you do it? The person will tell you, this is what I do. This is what I do. When I did this one, it was not right. When I did this one, it wasn't good. You can do it this way. So if you're interested, if you want to go back to school, maybe you want to get into education, you want to move to abroad, you want to study, whether in Canada, in the US, or you want to even start your own business, this is the best place to be. I have done all those things. I have done them. I have done them. So I can say I am a graduate of all of them all. I am a graduate of all of them all because I know the pitfall. I know how to overcome it now. If I go back to do those things, I will do it differently. So what? So what? You need to come here, subscribe, become a member, and let's get rolling. Thank you for joining me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. And a rose will go a very long way to even make me smile more. All right. Thank you. But otherwise, just tapping. That tapping, I'm seeing 3.2K. This is unlike me. I appreciate. Thank you. Much love. Much love. Bonjour. Merci. Gracias. Gracias. Um, always have number six. Number six is always have business cards. Business cards to give someone. Nowadays, most people don't use business card. Create a code. You can create a code. Once you show the person code, the person will just tap it on their phone and it stores into their phone. Unlike having a business card. But business card. Naso. Up Naso. How are you? How was your day? Anyway, thank you for joining my stream. I hope have you guys started your summer camp? We are starting on Tuesday. Our summer camp is starting on Tuesday, so it's gonna be fun, and we can talk about it. What we are doing. Let's start something, Naso. Good to have you here. Good to have you. Thank you. Oh, that's great. Good. Good. So, we are talking about establishing a magnetic personality in business. I'm not going to go over it again, but I will go over it at some point. So, number six is to have a business card so that if people comes into your event or when you go into events, you can always share it to people. And last week I talked about empowering your voice, being able to communicate your thoughts, being able to share what you have in terms of business, because most people they do business. Even if you're frying akara, it's your business. So if you fry your akara and you make it very, very presentable and very, very deletable, people will like your akara. They will say, ah, that woman where they sell akara for that place, you never test them. I bet go test her akara. So you need to open your mouth, make your business very presentable. Don't be ashamed of your business. Let people know what you're selling. Open your mouth, tell people the way it is, and make sure it is very, very hygienic. Whatever you're doing, just be proud. There's dignity in labor. That's what I've come to know. But I know in Africa we don't respect people labor. We don't respect them. We just make them feel like they are beggars. But in this country it's not like that. Even if you're cleaning the floor, I respect you, you respect me. We don't mock people regardless of what they're doing, because they are there. They come to your house to clean. Without them, your house will be dirty. Without them, the office will not be clean. So you have to show them their own respect. So be very, very proud of what you're doing and try to make a business out of it. Let me tell you this story. When I first moved into UK, coming from Nigeria to UK was very difficult. And when I started, cleaning the house was difficult for me. Everything I was doing, everything, it was very difficult. So there was this lady I asked to come and be cleaning my house. She was helping me. Sometimes she would ask me to do it by myself, because there was nothing there. Why would I ask her to do it and iron my clothes when I can always do it? But it was work for me, Jerry. So she used to do it anyway. She was doing it at a point. She was doing it, house to house. The next thing she told me, she has registered her company. And the next thing, she bought a car. When she registered the company, she now puts she branded her car with her company. And now she has a very big cleaning company in that area where I was living before. She now have a very good business now. So whatever you're doing, you can establish it and make it look big and presentable. Whatever you're doing, whether you're doing it abroad, do not despise your little beginning. Do not despise your little beginning. Be proud of it. It's just for a moment. We all have our starting point. Where you're starting is not where you're going to be. When you start, you know where you're going. And that is why is very important. Why am I starting this business? Where am I going? What is the motivation behind what I'm doing? So those are the things that you need to have at the back of your mind when you're starting a business, when you're starting anything. People get married. Why do you get married? Some people say because I'm getting old. That's not even the reason. People get married because they want to have children. It's not even because I need a partner. It's just because I need to, I want to have children. I'm getting old. So those are the reasons. And when you're starting a business, you need to have your own why. Okay. Then number 7, conquer your fear of rejection. There's going to be several rejection along the way. If you never see rejection when you are in business, you will see rejection. It's just like when you're looking for a job. When you're looking for a job, if you've never heard the word, I'm sorry, then just prepare your mind, because you hear a lot of them. But when you hear them, do you go back and not applying again? No, because there's a reason. You have your why and you know what you want. So when you hear I'm sorry today, tomorrow you still have to apply to other company. One day somebody will say yes to you. So do not give up. But you have to learn to accept. Sometimes when I'm applying for jobs and I hear the word no, instead of me to like get upset or cry, I'll just say it shall end in praise. It shall end in praise. It shall end in praise. My job is waiting for me. You just have to keep thanking God at that moment. You don't have to give up. In business, the same thing. I have done business where I'm expecting somebody to bring me, maybe like people that are getting, married. in this country, everybody wants to wear shebi, and they come, you give them quotation, you want to take them to go and source for fabric, then get everything ready for them, plan the wedding for them as a whole, and they will give you quotation. They say they will come back, the next thing they're not coming. Oh my goodness, what happened? Oh, yes, those time will come, but you don't have to give up. You don't have to give up. So you have to be ready for those kind of moments. And fear is a number one reason people don't start conversation, because you're thinking, what am I going to say? Are they going to listen to me? Please continue to tap on the screen for me. Tap on the screen. Tap on the screen for me. Thank you. Thank you for everybody joining me on YouTube, on TikTok, people joining me on Instagram, on Facebook. I thank you. Thank you. This is Mary's Lifestyle TV. Today we are talking about establishing a great personality or magnetic personality in business. Okay. So thank you guys for joining. I so much appreciate that. Tap on the screen. Thank you. And if you want to ask me a question on one-on-one, you can sign up, you can become subscribed on TikTok, or, give me super thanks on YouTube, wherever, anyhow you want it. There's a way avenue of how you can say thank you, or how you can subscribe to become a member of my channel. This is what I do. I am a graduate of all of them all. I have learned everything. I have failed. I have succeeded. I know it. So if I have to do those things again, I will do them differently. And the good thing about it is that if you subscribe or become a member, I will be the one to just hold your hands. Whenever you have a question, you ask me, you send me a text, and I will reply you as soon as possible. So another thing is you have to empower your voice. Empowering your voice, I can't talk about empowering your voice enough. Empowering your voice by starting a conversation, having an avenue. Just add a little voice. You don't have to go and start chatting, but you can just, chip in something, and start from there. Just like when you go on social media, people are talking, just create an avenue, raise up your hands. If they bring you up, at least you contribute, you say something, and then people will know you're there. That is networking. Next time when they're in their room, they will call you to come in, they will invite you to come in. Okay, so you don't just keep quiet and sit down there. And simply to say hello, just say hello to people. So be the first to introduce yourself. Always introduce yourself. Always ask people, are you okay? Are you comfortable? If you're in the place before and somebody comes in, oh, just look at the person. If he wants to sit near you, say you're welcome. There's something there. Are you okay? This is it, just make the person feel comfortable whenever they come in. And again, what is your why? What is your name tag? What is your name tag? What business? What are you selling? What is your name tag? How do people perceive you? How do they look at you? So create a name tag for yourself. A name tag may look silly, but it's not silly. If you go to a place and people don't know your name, it's difficult. Sometimes when I go to school and I'm going to a new school, I'm asking the children, what's your name? They will tell me this on a group of 30 children. You just go and start asking their name. The next thing you've forgotten. And then they will say, Miss Mary, I know your name, but you don't seem to know my name. I say, I'm sorry. I'm just Miss Mary, and you guys are 30 or 27. Not so. Has it ever happened to you? So that is how life is. So you need to really wear your name tag. You need to know what you want, and you need to know your CPI. You need to be able to be open to receive. Always start with what you want and forget about what you don't want. Attract what you want. Don't dwell on what you don't want. I have changed my prayer points. Instead of asking, I am thanking God. Instead of saying, I don't want this, I'll tell God I want this. For He knows The thought he has for me is of good and of sound mind. So he knows what I want. So, my dear friends, I'm so glad that you all joined me today. And let me recap on what we did before we leave the stream. I've been here for 1 hour, and I'm really very much appreciative that everybody came in to um, share with me on this topic. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. So this is Mary's Life TV. You're welcome to my live stream. I am a creative entrepreneur and a serial entrepreneur as well. So I teach people how to start their business, especially startup business is very, very important. So I am very much interested in young adults. I'm interested in women. I'm also interested in giving people a voice. I had no voice. I lost my voice, but God gave me back my voice, and I'm able to use this platform, social media. Many years ago, I would not show my face, not to even talk. I never liked my voice. But today, God has helped me enough to show my face here and also to be able to talk. At least you've come in here. I believe you've learned something. And if what you're learning is good for you, you like it, and you want other people to learn, share this stream, whether I'm here or not, just share it. Invite them to come in and and learn. Okay. So, what we learned today was establishing a magnetic personality in your business. A closed mind is a closed business. Once your mind is closed, then you're losing your focus and you will lose your opportunity and what God has for you. Okay. And then in your business, for you to be approachable, you need to be ready to engage, interact with people. You need to have a listening ears. You need to be able to communicate. You need to be able to share ideas, start a conversation, give a very good response. Don't just say fine. Fine is not enough. Use some amazing word that people want to, hear, and give flavorable answer. If somebody asks you, how are you today? Don't just say fine. You can say amazing. You can say you're beautiful. Once you said, people hardly hear beautiful. If you tell someone beautiful, oh, they will want to think again and say, is that even an answer? Beautiful. They want to look at you again. All right. So thank you so much. And let's keep doing that. Number 4 is don't cross your arms at networking events. If you go to anywhere, don't just cross your arms in a networking event. If you cross your arms, it feels you makes people feel, it means it looks, people see it as being nervous, people see it as being um subconscious, and people see you as being judgmental, as being close-minded or skeptical. All right. So you have to be open to receive. And then number 5 is give options for communication. You have friends, you have relatives, you have people in business, and they all communicate differently. They all communicate in different ways. So what you do is give them avenue to reach you. How do they want to reach you? Through phone? How do they want to reach you? Social media? How do they want to reach you? Face to face? Create a link for your business. I don't have one, but it's good to have. And if you want to create one, I can teach you how to create them on Canva. And I can also teach you how to start your own business, because this era, we must not leave debt to our children. We must leave generational wealth. And how do you leave wealth? I have told people severally how I make money just having link. People own link, just like you own property. People own links. They sell links and they own them. They create links, they own it, and then they sell it to other people. A link that you bought, depending on what categories you buy. Supposing you're buying something like maybe a link that is good for weight loss, that's the area, the kind of links that you buy. Supposing you're buying a link for today for £20, that link in another 3 months can become £60. Mhm. Maybe you didn't know. I am telling you now for free. So go and write that down and then subscribe to my channel to learn more. So number 8 will be conquer your fear. Fear is a torment. I am Anyway, fear is a torment. I'm sure everybody knows that. So you have to stop the fear before the fear stops you. And how do you conquer that? You need to make yourself to be in the position of authority. And last week I said, when you start a business, just think of your why. Stand in the mirror, proclaim, tell yourself, I am coming here to talk to people about my business. I have good business. I know my business is good. This my business will attract potential customers with money that will be able to exchange money for my goods or for my service. They they will pay me what I'm worth. They will pay me good money for my service. You speak life into your business. Speak life into that business. Sometimes when I'm going to a place, I become nervous. I become nervous to the essence that sometimes I feel like sitting down. But when I look at myself, I said, Mary, behave yourself. Mary, behave yourself. I cautioned myself very well. I said, you can't do that. We are going there. We are going to do it together. I don't come here sometimes. Sometimes when I'm trying to come here, I'm like, oh my God, I will be dreading my feet. But when I'm here, I'm here. So learn to conquer your fear, okay? And don't allow your fear to stop you from achieving your goals. So, do you ever hear yourself saying, they don't, they won't say hello back to me? I can't say hello to them because they won't say hello to me. I can't say hello to me. Obodo Yibo, people don't say hello to people. But me, I'll say, good morning, how are you? When you call me on phone, I say, hello, how are you? If you don't say hello to me, it doesn't bother me. Tomorrow, that will not stop me from saying it to you. If you don't answer me, I have done my own, and it's what makes me happy and what I feel. And I know it's not like I feel. I know it's right to say, hello, good morning, how are you? I know that is the right thing, and I'm doing it. So don't be afraid. Just carry your head, up. The more you start conversation, the more people will want to listen to you. If you just close your mouth, nobody will want to talk to you. All right. So wear your name tag. Wear your name tag when you're going to a new place. It depends on how you want to look at it. You can wear it on your neck. You can just put it here, especially if you're going for conferences. You don't want to just go without your name tag, and people will be struggling. Who is he? Who is he? Even if you're being televised, without even if you don't introduce yourself with your name tag, people will know that this is the person. It will show on your name tag. Okay, so don't be afraid to wear your name tag. Okay, and on that note, we've come to the end of today's session on how to establish a good personality or a magnetic approach in your business. I really appreciate each and every one of you coming into my live stream, and it has been amazing. So, on that note, I'm going to greet you in different languages, which I have learned. Okay, so I'm going to say bonjour, comment ça va bien, merci. How are you? Are you okay? Are you good? Ciao. Hello. Vitum. And where is that one coming from? That is polished. I'm just speaking. And kini ciao. Ni hao. Yes. So have a blessed evening. Until I see you again next time, okay? Just try and practice what we have discussed and be at peace with yourself. And if you have any question, you can inbox me on Instagram or leave me a comment here and I'll get back to you. Thank you, Naso, for joining. And every other person that has joined, that has left the live stream, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for coming. God bless you. And yes, I'll see you again. All right. God bless you. Take care of yourself. And people on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, I love you guys. So let's do it again some other time. Remember to subscribe, follow me, like the stream, and let's do the exercise tomorrow. You guys should come for exercise tomorrow. I'm going to come back and discuss my exercise, okay? The gratitude workout. gratitude workout. Thank you. Kenny ciao. Au revoir. Mwah. Bye. God bless you all. I love you.